Is it too early? Oh, what's up? What's up? Alexo Crypto here. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter King. How are we all doing? Much love to every single one of you. Thank you guys so much for clicking, joining us here. We have been pumping. Holy smokes. Look at this beautiful weekly close. Holy smokes, Bitcoin. You just not giving up, are you? Are you? You just want to hang around up high in this range. You love this range. Oh, you love it. Anyways, how are we all doing? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for being here, everyone. And we're going to jump right into it. Bitcoin price. Where are we going to go? Up or down? All around? What is going on? We've had a pump today. Weekly candle close. Now, this is a very bullish looking candle. And just to think about 5, 6, 7, 8 hours ago, this thing looked a lot like this thing to the left here, okay? A lot like this thing to the left. So what now? What do we do? We're pumping up. Do we have FOMO because we didn't accumulate some more down here? Maybe that's the case. Maybe we're like, this is crazy. Where are we going now? I thought we were coming down to this 25.2 level, and we never got there. Okay, so we're going to talk about these things. Hope you're all doing well. First things first, let's check out here on Trueflation. We got 2.84%, so it's coming down a little bit here. Watching the Fed tool here. Interest rate hike 14th of June coming up, so we don't have that much longer. And this has flipped, okay? This was at around 90% about a week ago. And now it's at 63.37. So they're thinking we might get a hike come the 14th, mid-June. So let's be prepared for that. Now, what's going on with this week? What's coming our way? We got inflation rates for France and Italy. And, bada bang, bada boom. And watch out for Germany. We may have a recession. They said during a recession. And then we have farm roll pays, manufacturing, and the unemployment rate. Boom, boom, boom. And balance of trade. So there should be some volatility this week. We also have, not China, but Hong Kong opening up Bitcoin trading June 1st. I mean, there's a bunch going on this week. So let's buckle in. Make sure to follow us over on Twitter. We'll try to keep you guys updated. Tim Warren, follow him too. He's a good guy. He's on the Investment Bros. What's going on with all that? So let's jump into the price, what you're here for. And we can see that the otter is pointing sideways. We are not going to spin the otter. The otter is very dizzy from the other day, spinning all around. We're going sideways here. So we have some key levels here. We have some things to know. The first thing I want you guys to know about is that we have created a CME gap, okay? Now, beautiful CME futures, you go over to that, okay, and we can note that it's right here. Look at this big gap we created, okay? Big gap typically gets filled, okay? We have one above us here. We had one below us here, and it got filled, okay? Now we have just created a monster gap that we are looking to fill. Where can we look for price to come and possibly retrace to and bounce off of? Okay, we have the answers for you, but first thing I want to bring to your attention is the CME gap. Secondly, let's look at this weekend thing. We have seen the red dot, but we can see a flattening out, and stochastic is actually pointing up now, and we have seen a flattening. Can we bounce here? Okay, we're looking for a bounce. We're also looking for money flow to come back up. Okay, VWAP has come up and tested the 0 line. That doesn't mean we cannot get rejection here, okay? We talked about a VWAP flip-flop. Okay, so we're going to look for it to hold steady here and for money flow to remain to the sideways action here and for the stochastic to come down over the week if we are going to be bullish. Otherwise, we're looking for this momentum wave to come up here, this to point upwards, stochastic to continue upwards, and all those jolly good things. But the key thing to note here is the VWAP, okay? It's coming up to the 0 line. This will be very indicative in the next week of which way price wants to go, but overall this is kind of bullish looking in my opinion. So we got to be patient here. There's a couple things I'm looking at, a couple channels, and I mean, we have our bullish outlook, right? We're looking for price to come down to these lows and bounce. We're also looking like at the very least it would come down to this 23.7 mark and bounce that way, but it didn't. And then we have some targets up above here. okay, and some key volume as you work your way up, 40,000, 50,000, 32.5, okay? Those are my stops along the way if you want to add them for your bullish ideas. Now, the bearish ideas is that we got 25.2 that we're all very aware of, okay? We have the 23,000 mark, and then the CME gap down at 21,175, which also is in line with a beautiful golden pocket and a volume cluster that we probably don't want price to work its way back into, because look how thick that volume is, okay? So we got to be aware of these things on our chart, but we also note that there is a big volume gap below here at 26,000 that we can, and we were looking to fall through, but we failed to do so, okay? Bulls have pushed back with some vengeance, okay? And we have created quite a nice beautiful pocket of volume here, which is a good trading range for us. So right now we're back up to the point of control. Okay, now these levels were given in advance, so please join us in the free Discord. We would love to have you if you're a nice and kind, loving person, because that's how we all roll in the Otter Gang here at Alex O Crypto. So we would love to have you. Please come and join us. Videos 3 times a week. We got watching price action. We got mindset psychology videos. We also have indicators, and guess what? You get to hang out with me, and I try to answer all your questions as we go through this. So I would love to have you. Please join me on the free Discord. Link is in the description below. Okay, so let's jump into this price action. What do we got here? And we will get rid of this, and we will analyze market Cipher here. Now we can see that we've come down to the 0 line as we flip down to our shorter term time frames on the 3, 4, and 3 and 4 day and 2 day, and we were looking for this 2 day green dot to bounce, and guess what? It has printed green, and it has come up, and VWAP has shot up above the 0 line. Crucial. Now we'll look for this money flow. You can see how it's curved down. Now it's curving back up. We'll look for the money flow to react on this 0 line in the next coming days. That will be our next indication, and we'll have that on Wednesday, okay? So we're going to watch money flow on the 2 day because it's more of a long-term trend kind of showing detail, okay? Now, we can notice one thing here is when we get into our daily, we had the indecisiveness along here, okay? Very sideways action. Yes, we had the steep move down, very sideways action, and now all of a sudden a pop-up, but we do have the dreaded reversal sign, okay? This is a blue triangle reversal, and we got one over here, and guess what? It didn't really work out too well, okay? Over here, didn't really work out too well. Over here, it took a little bit, and then it worked out pretty well, but that was FTX, right? Over here, it was pretty accurate, right? Over here, pretty accurate. So you can see in the past, these have been, I'd say 5 out of 10 maybe. It's very 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7. Okay, so 50-50, okay? It's, rolling the dice. So we do have that reversal sign. Do we have it on the 2 day? Nope, nothing yet. So this is key to note as well, because we could get reversed here. And one thing to note here is that what I'm watching here is if we pull a trend line down from here to here, you can see that this is a beautiful downwards trend, okay? We can also pull a fib maybe from up top here. Let's pull one from here down to the bottom here. No, let's go to the next high, and boom, boom, boom. Look at that golden pocket, okay? So golden pocket here, if we pull up our group of stuff, you can see that we had this marked out for you guys, okay? We had this beautiful level marked out for you guys. We gave it to you, always giving you guys the levels for looking for trades to have a reaction, okay? We were targeting this beautiful golden pocket, okay? We were even saying in the Discord, I believe I did say in the Discord, that we were looking for this to work up. And so I would like one more pump to the POC, then flatten out, okay? And we were watching it here, right? Up to the POC, boom, it came up. Now it's come up to the golden pocket, right? And then look at Nick just making beautiful trades. Congratulations, Nick. Killing it, man. Killing it. All right. And then rejection, blue triangle, off by $20, right? Boom, off by $20. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, okay? So watching this trend line, we look for price to get above it, okay? We look for price to get above it. So what does that mean? We have been stopped out here, right? Now, if we come back and we retest it and then we get rejected down with some sort of bearish divergence, or we look to flip it to beautiful support and continue its merry way upwards. Okay, and there's some stops along the way that we have for you guys as well, so we will be prepared for anything this upcoming week. Okay, up or down, all around, we will have those prices for you guys, and we will keep you updated all the time. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing so far, right? Watch this trend line. Now let's flip down into the 16, the 12-ish, and you can see that we've worked our way up here. We're beginning to get very much overbought, right? Key level here at the beautiful golden pocket, and we were watching for this, and we can see that we've come here. Even if we pull a beautiful volume profile here, we can see that we are currently at the point of control. Massive volume cluster here, so it's going to take a little bit more effort, in my opinion, for us to get above here. Okay, but we do have key support below here around 27,318. But remember what we talked about in the beginning of the video, we do have this area where price tends to want to come back and fill. We do have the one above us as well, but this one, you know, we just made this one and probably wants to come back and check it out. Okay, we'll build confluence with the S&P and the Dixie with that opening for you guys tomorrow. Okay, so as we flip through here, we can see that we've come up, rejected. Okay, point of control, it's trying to hold, but it is just below it. Okay, so we're going to be very cautious here, because if it does fall back down, we're looking for it to come back to around 27,300 area. Okay, you can see this level of support here. If we put a horizontal, this 27,300 area, massive. Okay, so market cipher is pushing up. Now we get into our 6/4 kind of area, and we can see that we're overbought here, and we're actually being pointed down now, going into the red. Massive money flow hump, right? Look for that to cool down. Okay, right? Big push back up. Bulls are like, nah, not yet. Nah, not yet. We were able to take this trade here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for a nice 200%. That was a nice trade we took. But we did not catch this low because we were looking for lower prices. Okay, looking for no massive 9% pump. Okay, massive. Okay, so you can see here, money, big hump curling over. Right, we're looking for some sort of divergence. Right, nothing so far. Right, anything on the daily? Well, I mean, you could kind of figure something out here, but I would be patient. Okay, I'd be patient for now and wait for Monday. Okay, wait for Monday and wait for some volatility in that stock exchange open. Okay, so as we flip through here, we can get the red dot on the 4 hour that's trying to print. 3 hour, it has printed. Okay, like I said, we're coming down to 27,300 would be the target for a retracement. We also have some beautiful levels here. So we have pulled a golden pocket here, not from the very low, but from confluence with the volume profiles, not from this one here, but we've pulled it from where this move really started, in my opinion, and that's from just around down here. So this is one of my key targets for price to retrace to. Yes, we have this giant red CME gap, right? So we're looking for price to retrace into this area if it works its way down. If not, we're looking for price to come back up, flip this to support, and continue its way upwards. We also have a value area high and a golden pocket right above there, right? And then we have the CME gap as well. Okay, so there's some big stops along the way. So I'm going to zoom out for you guys on the 4 hour. I'm going to give you guys the prices like we always do and zoom out here so you guys can have them. I'm going to save this and share them with the Discord just so you know what I'm thinking while I'm thinking it. You know what I mean? Jelly bean, keeping it cool all the time. So we have these areas above us, right? Above us, below us, we're looking to trade them, okay? My next target, if we do retrace, okay, I'm looking for this to come back down. I'm looking for this to come back down and then come to here and then challenge the point of control, okay? That's what I'm looking for. And we'll wait for a reaction around this area and this beautiful, beautiful channel downtrend that we can see here with the two red trend lines. You can see that we're in a beautiful downtrend here. So we're going to watch this and try to build confluence throughout. We can maybe adjust this just a little bit. We'll pop it there, and then we'll pop it maybe somewhere around here. And look, you got a little bit of a wedge forming, okay? But look for us to trade around here. Wait for some signals from tomorrow which way price is going to go, okay? In the short-term time frame, I'd sit on my hands and I'd wait for a reaction around this point of control and look for some volume for tomorrow. Makes sense? And makes sense to me, so I hope it makes sense for you. Now, when we look at the short-term time frames on market Cipher B, we can see that we're getting the red dots, right? We're starting to be oversold. We got the higher highs, no divergences as of yet, right? We're going to look for something like this where we get a swing failure, higher highs, lower highs, and divergence, okay? We're going to look for that divergence. That's a play, but also look for this to cool off. We've had quite an extensive move up. There is area to fill back here, okay? So we're watching for that, and then we're going to watch for price to come and have a reaction at these levels that I just gave you guys. Okay, money flow is coming out. We're currently getting a red dot on the short-term time frames. Look for this market structure to possibly change and start creating lower lows down, okay? And we'll look for that change in market structure. But right now, clear uptrend to the upside, okay? So we want to be careful. The trend is your friend until the end, but we also want to know what's our range, where's our levels, and what we're trying to trade, and look for the reaction in price, okay? Now let's build some confluence. I hope that makes sense for you for the BTC price. Don't forget to add the prices, add the levels, make sure you're ready, make sure your mind is right. Practice good risk management. Protect yourselves. Don't wreck yourselves, because you know I'm here for you guys and I'm trying to help you guys navigate these charts, okay? So that's the Bitcoin idea, okay? We're watching. We're waiting for a reaction. We're looking for a retracement back down through this CME gap to fill the CME gap with a pop off this 27,255, and then possible rejections at these higher levels, or this trend line, okay? If it is to continue downwards, we have the stops along the way, but we also have this trend line holding us up, and our stop is at 26 because of these lows, and then 25.2, okay? So that should cover Bitcoin. Now, confluence with Bitcoin. S&P has come to 4,200 key level, okay? You can see this beautiful higher highs it has been making, okay? Very, very beautiful. Higher highs. We're looking for a retracement down. Now that it has made a higher high than this range, we're looking for a retracement down. That would be around 47 would be our next level of key support. You can see multiple touches throughout. So we're going to watch for the S&P, see if it continues upwards. If it does flip 4,200 to support, we're going to look for it to continue its way upwards, and then we have a couple of stops along the way at 42.62 and then at 43.24, which are also key levels of resistance on our way up, okay? So we're going to look for that, but we're looking for it to have a reaction at this 4,200 level. Either it flips it, which is bullish for Bitcoin, and it pumps up, or it gets rejected and it trails downwards, and that is bearish for Bitcoin. Okay, so we're going to watch the S&P tomorrow. You can also go over and check your mini futures and get a little bit of a head start of an idea. Okay, it's opened up. It is opened up positive, okay, but it is red. Okay, so it's opened up positive, but it is red. So maybe it starts up high and it works its way down tomorrow morning. We'll have to wait and see. So it's opened up here and it's worked its way down. So we'll look for the gap, but overall we're looking for it to get rejected and come downwards, okay? You can see it here. It's opened up high. We'll look for, you can watch the mini futures now to get a better idea for what's going to happen tomorrow for the S&P, okay? Oh my God, it's Sniper's Nightmare, my man. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, bro. I've been messaging you, worried about you. My man, I love you, bro. Thank you so much for coming and confirming that you're still alive. I just messed up my hair. Love you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Sniper's Nightmare in the chat, coming through. Hope you're doing well. My man, my man. Just building some confluence with BTC. Awesome. Awesome. Good to see you. Now with Dixie, we're also looking at Dixie. It's coming up to this key level here. Can it flip it to support and continue its way upwards? You know, it's inverse correlation with Bitcoin. So we've had a massive pump on Dixie. Can we see it flip and continue to the upside, which will dump Bitcoin, okay? If it does get rejected here, it will pump Bitcoin. So we're also watching that as well, okay? So I hope this helps. Had to delete Discord for a bit dealing with hospital stuff. No worries, my man. No worries. We had a live show on last week with Investment Bros. We did a collab for our first time, and now we got another one with Sin City Crypto coming up Thursday. My man, I miss you, bro. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming in, checking in. My man with the wrench, the spanner, the shifter, whatever you want to call it. Thank you for coming out, bro. Much love. Sniper's Nightmare. My homie. Original gangster, OG Otter Gang. Much love to you, my man. So that's it for the update. We got Bitcoin pumping up to this beautiful point of control, looking for a reaction, looking for the CME gap to be filled below us here. We are looking for a reaction on the S&P. Can it get rejected at these key levels for tomorrow when it opens up? It has opened up positive above, but look for it to continue downwards. Now we're also watching the Dixie. If it does get rejected, look for Bitcoin to pump, but we're looking for it to flip 104 and continue its way upwards. Okay, so I hope that helps. I'm going to go message Sniper's Nightmare in the Discord. My homie, thank you so much for coming and dropping in. Much love to you. And that's me for tonight. I hope this gets to you guys well. God bless you. Stay safe and have a wonderful, safe, beautiful trading week. God bless. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Mrs. Otter, you know Sniper's Nightmare came back? He's back. Our long-term friend. Massive friend of the channel. That's awesome. Welcome back, Sniper. And welcome if you're new. Much love to every single one of you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye.